So in retrospect, in 2015, not a single person got the answer right to where do you see yourself 5 years from now. The frick they were shipping crosses for? What part of my story makes them think I like crosses? Emergency phone not installed. Please do not have an emergency at this location. Roses are red, Doritos are savory. The US prison system has legalized slavery. My dad died last year when my family couldn't remember his blood type in time for the paramedics to give him a blood transfusion. As he was dying he kept insisting, be positive, but it's hard without him. You've aged. You can save this cake by adding well, you've aged. Valued customers, due to the recent outbreak of stupidity and panic purchasing by complete idiots, the nation is currently experiencing a shortage of toilet paper and common sense. We expect supplies to be replenished once these sheep-minded morons have all starved to death in their homes, surrounded by toilet paper but without anything to eat. Thank you for your patience. When you're depressed as frick but you're not a girl, so nobody cares. Police, I have done nothing wrong, ever, in my life. US government, I know this, and I love you. Police, money please. Congrats to OITNB's Samira Willie and Lauren Morelli on finally tying the knot. Getting married on the same day as my best friend is absolutely BFF goals. Are there any pics of how their husbands look like? Ukrainian police official requests list of Jews in western city of Colombia. Hey, I've seen this one. Did you have a happy childhood, or are you funny? What's one of your fetishes? Proper grammar. Well then you're in luck. I'm not afraid of getting virus and dying. I'm afraid of getting virus, fighting it for 3 weeks in the hospital, surviving, and then getting that bill. Meet Brian, who likes to pick pretty flowers, fly to new places, meet new lovers, and then think his wife won't find out. Next week I swear commercials are going to be like, we stand against racism and police brutality, but you can race on over and brutally devour our new double bacon cheddar steak burger and fries for only $7.99. Remember, if you ever feel bad, this guy played grass in his school play. A great white shark sneaks up on cops patrolling the waters. It's lucky it's not a great black shark. Imagine signing up for the guard, going through boot camp, having your wife cheat on you then divorce you, and then ending up getting a deployment to defend the Cheesecake Factory. Doing a 4,000 piece world map puzzle during lockdown. A few months ago I would have had to Google where this was. Click here to watch college teens get fricked hard. Your student loan is approved. Your interest is at 7.08%. If we only keep one thing from this pandemic, I hope it's priests with water pistols. Keeping priests 6 feet away from children is definitely a good idea. Hi, I'd like to share my opinion. Chinese government. July waiting like. We're up next. Frick I'm nervous. It was 11 years ago today that my pal James came running out the room shouting, it's a boy, with tears streaming down his face. We never went back to Thailand. American cops when they find out there's a place called the Black Sea. Companies be like, now more than ever, we will let you buy our product. Having a loving and supportive father is so incredibly important. True. I didn't have one and I turned out just fine. Your OnlyFans account determines that is a lie. The government versus essential workers. If only there were a way to repay you for what you've done. You could give us some supplies and some money. Mon found the BTS poster. Who's her fave? Probably my sister I think. Oh did you mean member? Pros and cons of making things. Pro. Thing. Con. Make. You summed up the struggle of all creators ever so nicely. Wow dad, you made a bookshelf. Yep, first thing I've ever made that I'm proud of. Commercial for Tupperware. Are you done with that food, but would rather throw it away in 3 weeks rather than right now? Tupperware. This is why we can't have shiz. This neighbor spent his stimulus check on a billboard to get hoes. Sick of being single while social distancing. Young Rock has a vaccine for that. Text me today. How does looting, rioting and destroying your own community bring justice for anyone? I don't know, but they tried peacefully kneeling and y'all had a problem with that too. Twist ending for 2020. Tear gas kills virus. You talk shiz about cops now, but just wait until a guy breaks into your house and you need to call someone who will show up an hour later and shoot your dog. From one to America, how free are you tonight? I'm America, I'm only free for the very attractive and very wealthy. Well, you asked. Oh god. Phrases like crank up the window or hang up the phone don't make sense to kids these days. What things are said now that won't make sense in 30 years? Plenty of fish in the sea. Me deleting the conversation after getting left on red, so I'm not reminded of how unwanted I am. But you've got a job as a teacher. Why do you need more money? Oh. Aren't time zones amazing? In Australia it's tomorrow, in Europe it's tonight, and in the US, it's 1942 where minorities, women and LGBT are still under assault by old white men. You finally find a good new series to watch. You finish it in one day. What would you do if I unplugged your router in the middle of your game? Loads shotgun with malicious intent. Mom, my friend is joining us for dinner. He's African American. Please don't embarrass me. White parents. Silence is violence. Feb. The show when I'm watching alone. The show when my mom walks in. Millennials, Boomers, Gen Alpha, Gen Z, Tom and Jerry is awesome. Always two, there are no more no less, a master and an apprentice. Finding a date, difficult and time consuming, makes you feel vulnerable. Buying a sword, fast and easy, you will not feel vulnerable. Someone might see you and think, who is this cool person with a sword? I'd like to have dinner with them. Why is my movie I'm illegally watching online buffering so much? This is not what I didn't pay for. Asian parents when their kid doesn't study for 0.5 seconds. In terms of future, you have no future. There's no price tag on this, so it must be free. You're free to get the frick out. When you fart and it stays warm for too long, something's wrong. I can feel it. Me singing my favorite anime song. My parents who think I'm trying to summon Satan. Wi-Fi during the video. Weak. So weak. Wi-Fi when the ad starts. Power. Unlimited power. 2300. Don't have 2300. Any lower. Okay if you pay today. $2,000. I've got $1,000 and a baby crocodile. I've been looking forward to this. Bro, I've made a blood oath, now tell me your secret. I have it. Bro. 2020 will kill us. Normal people, suicidal people, killers. When your mom hits you, then calls you for dinner. Friend, if you like her so much, why don't you go ahead and talk? Can't man. I have anxiety. Space shuttle launch viewed from an airplane. People in the opposite row. Let me see. Let me see. Your dog when you come home after petting other dogs. Freaking whore. Dog gets shot defending his owner from evil gang. 2020 BMW X6 is painted in the world's blackest black. Vanta Black is one of the darkest substances known, absorbing up to 99.965% of visible light. The cops. So anyway I started blasting. Friend, you're not a true Slav because you are not from Russia. Me, Slav isn't related to the place where you live, it's inside your heart. German flag. Belgian flag. Checking to see if those gunshots are part of the music or not. 5 years old me telling my parents that I will never kiss a girl. 20 years old me realizing that I was probably right. Karen's FBI agents that have to look at stupid Facebook posts 24/7. Help, my FBI agent that gets to look at memes all day. Gravity, no, this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. Frick Harvard, all my homies went to Lego Master Builder Academy. Can you please comfort my son, doctor, how often do little kids die from cancer? Only once. Blind people don't see black, they see nothing. Everybody trying to figure out what nothing looks like, confused screaming. Me, an introvert, extrovert that adopted me. Me, gets a console for my birthday, my little brother. Hot MILFs in my area when I turn off the VPN, bonjour. A meteor that flew over Australia looked awfully familiar to the Death Star laser. We are hitting bingo levels that shouldn't even be possible. My parents when my friends are at my house. The second they leave, you guys were so loud, clean up your mess, you guys need to learn respect. Congratulations, you have unlocked a secret bonus video, enjoy. Fun fact, Obama and Trump's combined IQ is the same as Obama's. When you show someone something you're really proud of, and they say cool and change the subject. Library book return. Dropbox is broken, please visit Kathy inside to return books. Update, Dropbox is not broken, Kathy is just super lonely and wants to talk to you about her 9 ferrets. I'm thinking about buying. The US should invade itself to bring democracy to the US. When you make a joke about your mental illness, and a helpful stranger appears to inform you that your joke is insensitive to people with mental illness. Really glad we stopped using straws, so we could make room in the ocean for latex gloves and disposable face masks. I should be at home watching anime and smoking weed, but instead I have 2 yelled racists. Having the Blue Angels fly over the city for healthcare workers is like when I ask my husband for help around the house and he buys me flowers. I'm suicidal, but I'm also a procrastinator, so it just kinda works out. It's time to unlock the lockdown and trust the common sense of the British people. I stuck 9 cream eggs up my bum. Anyone know the best way to kill an ivy plant please? Paint it black and call the police. The perfect graduation cap doesn't exist. I'm never going to financially recover from this. What's the difference between a police officer and a bullet? When a bullet kills someone else, you know it's been fired. Anti-Semitic crime in Germany at highest level recorded. Germany 1933 to 1945. They taste just like regular brownies. And other vegan lies. Virus is caused by 5G. Virus doesn't exist. RTX off. RTX on. When the highlight of your day is getting fake internet points, well I guess that's that. Lockdown has affected every one of us. Jennifer Aniston. My mom said we should speak Thai in public so we don't get targeted for speaking Mandarin, and I think it's so sweet that she's nice enough to believe that these stupid freaking racists can differentiate between Asian languages. You never realize how boring your life is until someone asks what you do for fun. Hi, what you want? Your heart. What the frick you gay bro? Sorry I'm straight. How do you know I'm male or female? Doesn't matter bro, a female wouldn't message me. I'm just wondering why none of these televangelists have been showing up at hospitals and performing miracles on all these virus patients. Place your finger on the C key. Easy. Now place your other 9 fingers. Gotta love my neighbor's positivity. This house is a freaking prison. On planet bullshit. In the galaxy of the sucks camel D's. Teacher, alright time for attendance, is X-12 here? X-12, present. Teacher, okay and how about, Ahmed. As a child I promised my mother I would win the Nobel Prize in Physics. 50 years later I said to my mother, see I have kept my promise, I won the Nobel Prize. No, said my mother, you promised it would be in physics. Kenzaburo OE, awarded the 1994 Literature Prize. 2020 is punishment for making Old Town Road a #1 song. Glenn Danzig. Oh boy, I sure do love being perceived as a gifted child. I hope I don't end up being a perfectionist burnout with depression, anxiety, unfulfilled expectations and no real interests or goals. Is everybody excited for the fashion show? Everyone, grab an accessory. Yay. Oh boy, we are gonna look so cool. Yeah. What's your birthstone? Mine is rock bottom. 29 years old this episode, by the way. Nothing's changed. You can put your hands down, Jazz. No way. Dude's got a gun. Next thing you know, I got 6 warning shots in my back. Thinking about the guy who bowled a perfect game on 9/11. J.K. Rowling. A drunk man in a bar squinted at me and said, "Are you J.K. Rowling?" I panicked and said no. Yeah, didn't think so. She's better looking. Take our new friend here and hide him. Capiche? Where should I hide him, boss? Somewhere where he won't get any visitors. Retirement home. They finally got you for being an a-hole. Me, a Canadian trying to figure out how America went from taking all the toilet paper to civil war in 3 months. Me in school. I can't handle this. There's too much homework. Me since graduating. I'm worthless without the routine of school. I don't know what I thought a rubber bullet looked like, but it wasn't this. These hoe-ass police officers shooting people in the face with these. They shooting folk with Bullet Bill from Super Mario Brothers. Got a couple of tips. Help you guys stay out of jail. 1. Try your hardest to not be black or Hispanic. The only person who can say all lives matter. Today is 6/9. Calm, you're not American, so it's 9/6. Panic, you're not American. Calm. When a little boy says mister to you. Fixing McDonald's ice cream machine cause they won't. Impossible. Nobody. My dad shouting it at the Alexa sitting 2 feet away. Alexa, start a timer for 5 minutes. My dear. How I think it will turn out. How it actually turn out. Wanting the notification to go away. Risking conversation. February shouldn't be 28 days, 29 on a leap year. Instead we should take the 31st days off 2 months and give them to February, making it have 30 days for all years. But wait, when's a leap day, you ask? October 32nd, Halloween Part 2. You're the genius this generation needs, TBH. When you throw a treat at your dog, and it catches it on the first go. Breaking news, local dog is cool as heck. What am I? Breaking news. Couple dies of coronavirus in meth lab explosion. Visible confusion. Girls, OMG, these quotes are so deep. What's your favorite quote? Me. Pants are an illusion. And so is death. The government after the moon landing. NASA, I don't want to play with you anymore. 2-year-old me doesn't want to eat food. Mom, here comes the airplane. 2-year-old me. There are 3 types of men. There is another. When you finally defeat a difficult boss but its health meter fills back up for phase 2. Signatures before. Signatures now. My mom. Well, somebody woke up early today. Me who just pulled an all-nighter. When you realize you're no longer new, you're just bad at the game. My stomach hurts. 19th century doctor. It's probably ghosts. Anyways, here's your prescription. Know your gull types. B gull, C gull, D gull, E gull. When you're supposed to be going to bed but your show keeps ending on cliffhangers. A teen who spent 10 hours cleaning up after a protest is rewarded with a car and a college scholarship. People who spent the last 5 years working at McDonald's and getting screamed at by Karens for minimum wage. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? Girls that act mean to guys just because they think that they are men and can take it. When your favorite cousin doesn't show up at the family gathering. Cops in the US be like. When the cool sort has bad stats. The 3 stages of a cat yawn. Stage 1. Cute tiny O mouth. Stage 2. Sticky the tongue out real far. Stage 3. Entire face splits open like a Lovecraftian horror, revealing an endless pit of points and blades, oh god. Stage 5. Me. Spends 8 hours on my phone. Eyesight. Gets worse. Me. One reason why Photoshop was created. When you don't need a squad because you are the squad. Laughs in 23 personalities. At first we were mad at the cops for being violent, but this is crossing the line. Me. Grandma, I'm full, please stop. Grandma, what can I say except eat this? Puts on hand sanitizer. The cuts I never knew I had. Allow us to introduce ourselves. I kid you not, Morty. He repeatedly destroys the guy's cabbage cart. Funniest shiz I've ever seen. You are trapped in your most hated person's body. You have 48 hours to ruin their life. You may not kill or be killed. What will you do? For 47 hours I shall sit in waiting. Then on the last hour I will proceed to eat 15 ghost peppers and a little treat I like to call the leftover food scraps from Taco Bell from 3 weeks ago combined with 5 kilograms of rotten dog food. I will then swallow a whole bottle of laxatives, super glue my mouth and a hole shut, get the hell out of there, and wait for the fun to begin. You're like Hitler, but even Hitler cared about Germany or something. Me. Has big exam in 2 weeks. Also me. 1 hour of studying, 10 hours of gaming. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Straight guy. I use dude as a gender neutral word. Me. So you frick dudes. Straight guy. You weren't supposed to do that. Calculators when they get a big number. Mom. You won't feel a thing when you get that injection. The kid in the next room. Me. Tries to tell a friend a joke. Also me. Chrysippus, an ancient Athenian philosopher, died from laughing at one of his own jokes. How do I take a shower without drowning my unborn baby? I'm pregnant and I haven't showered or gone near water in like 5 months because I'm afraid the water will go up my and drown my baby. I wanted to put a plastic bag between my legs and try to take a bath, but maybe I should just elevate my legs. I dunno, but I'm afraid little Trevor isn't gonna make it. My husband hasn't touched me in months. And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Online school be like, my dog ate my homeworks. My PDF file has been corrupted. Yeah, I'm a simp, super into mashed potatoes. Uncle Ben, my time has come.